Hi. So today I'm going to be making a different kind of rant because I'm going to be ranting about a specific person, not a certain topic or anything. Okay. So there's this guy in my English class, and to sum him into one word, I would say asshole. Because this guy is just an asshole. He's a plain fucking asshole. There are so many things wrong with him. Okay, I don't even know where to start, but okay. Every day he comes into class late. He comes with his food. He comes in eating his food, like spitting everywhere. Like, you know when you spit and like little balls of saliva like come out of your mouth? Like, he does that, but food comes out of his fucking mouth when he talks. And then he starts yelling at the teacher because the teacher writes his name on the board because he comes in late and he has to serve detention. And then he gets into like this huge ass fight which lasts like 5 minutes, and I'm just sitting there and everybody else is just sitting there like, can you shut the fuck up? Like, in our mind, we're not actually saying this, but like, we're thinking, can you shut the fuck up? We're actually here to learn. You're here to be a pathetic dumbass. Can you just shut up and leave or something? And I'm surprised that our teacher hasn't called security on him yet, because our teacher does that a lot. And okay, anyway, so that's the first thing. The second thing is the topic of suicide came up, and I was suicidal. I still have those thoughts very often, so it's like a really personal topic to me. And this guy, he sits right next to me. He says, anyone who wants to commit suicide, just let him. Whatever. Like, what the fuck? And then my teacher often brings up this boy who killed himself from another school who I actually knew. And the guy who sits next to me, he says, that boy deserved it. Like, what the fuck? Why do you say that? He doesn't even know him. Okay. There are so many things wrong with that statement. You don't say that someone can just go kill themselves. You don't just say, oh, they deserved it because they killed themselves. Like, what the fuck? And the reason that my friend killed himself is because he was being bullied so terribly. And the guy who sits next to me, he says, bullying isn't a good enough reason to kill yourself. Okay, personally, I've tried to kill myself because of bullying, so I'm sorry. And do you know how many suicides there have been because of bullying and bullying only? Oh my god, this guy is fucking stupid. Okay. And then the other really big thing, he is homophobic beyond belief. Okay, so here's this okay. Okay. God, I have to stop saying okay. So this girl recently just she like moved her seat and she sits behind the guy I'm talking about, and they sit to the right of me. And so today he pulled out his phone and he was on like Facebook, you know, like on your iPhone you can go on Facebook, and he pulled up some guy's profile from the school that is like our rival school. And he goes on and he's like, hey, you know John, or I'm not gonna say his real name, like, you know John? Yeah, John put a picture up. He liked a picture of two guys making out. Like, ew. And then the girl was like, ew. And then the guy who's obsessed, he was like, yeah, it's like the gayest shit ever. And like, so he pulled up the picture and I see it. And it's like these two guys and they're happy and they're holding hands and they're kissing, like, and it's just, I like gay people, okay? I mean, I like straight people too. But some people are just so ignorant and stupid. Like, why are you gonna make fun of someone else's happiness just because you're not happy yourself? Because he doesn't have a girlfriend, because he's not nice enough to get one, he's not cute enough to get one. Well, I don't judge people on their looks, but he's really not good looking. And just because you're too much of a dick to get a girlfriend, you're gonna bash on a guy who has a boyfriend who is happy with him? Like, who the fuck are you to say that? Like, what the hell? And then the other thing he does is, I have a friend who sits next to me on the other side, and she's always making, like, comments, like, but they're funny comments. Like, if the teacher says something, she'll say, like, a controversial comment and get everybody else to add on to that, and, like, it works. Like, we have a lot of discussions in class that way. And he is sitting over here next to me, making these really snobby-ass fucking comments, like, and And it's just so annoying. Anytime anyone says something, he has to get his big mouth there, and he has to add to the conversation, and he's just so stupid. And the last thing that is wrong with him is he is a fucking bully. He walks by me, okay, during PE, we don't have the same class, but we walk by each other every day because he's on the other side and I'm on blah blah. Okay. And he walks by, he stares at my arms. They're covered in scars. I used to cut. And he just stares, like, in a really disgusted way. And he gives me, like, these really gross looks, like, ew. And I'm just like, I've never talked to you, I've never done anything to you, can you, like, fuck off? Like, I don't say that in my mind. But, and he's just, like, this really closed-minded person. The last thing that I really want to get out is, yeah, so he's a bully. I recently made, like, this new friend, and she sits, like, a few seats in front of me in English, and this guy has to fucking come up and start bullying her because she eats in class, but so does he, but the teacher never calls out the girl, but he calls out him but the girl, she always does all her work, she's a good student, she adds to the topics that we discuss in class, in a good way, not like being an asshole about it like he is. And so the teacher never calls her out, but he's always calling him out. So he's fucking jealous as hell. So he has to go and start fucking bullying her, making her upset. Also, he triggers me by calling her names that I have been called my life. And it's just, he doesn't realize, like, how fucking huge his actions impact other people. And, like, not even the people that he's directing them toward. Like, I don't know. I just really want to get all this out, and because he's just fucking pathetic, and I'm like a really nice person, but if he ever comes up to me and starts a conversation, I'm gonna be like yelling my ass off at him, want to slap him, because he deserves that. He really deserves a slap in the face. Anyway, yeah, so that's my rant for today. If you actually watched this all, thank you, and you're amazing.